Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. What I would like to do now is talk about video game stocks. A subscriber about a week ago or so brought up video games, if I was involved or had invested in any video game companies. If so, which ones? And if not, which companies would be good long term plays or good potentials to make a little bit of money? And at that time, I really didn't have an opinion. I took a look at some different stocks, and I think I came up with three that I think would be very good stocks to add to most portfolios. The first stock, ATVI here, Activision Blizzard. This is kind of like the Apple of the video game industry. It's very large, somewhat controversial for some of its business practices, from what I understand. Has a lot of controversial things with trying to combat fraud and cheating within the gaming community. It has a lot of online games like Warcraft, Diablo, StarCraft, and a lot of these particular games are very prone to fraud with regards to cheating, game botting, and stuff like that. I'm not a gamer, as you can probably tell from the terminology I'm using. There's probably more accurate ways of describing some of the fraud and abuse that kind of goes on in these particular games, especially these large, massive online games that have thousands of players participating in the game at once. So they have a lot of controversial issues with some of their ID systems and, again, ways of trying to combat fraud and cheating. But save that, it looks like they're a very, very good company. It has a very good market cap. You can see it's a large company, $33.73 billion. To put that kind of into perspective, Ford, one of the companies I like, one of the largest U.S. automakers, is only about $52 billion or so. So this is a very, very large company. It's got a great PE ratio there, 37.463. And if we take a look at some of the graphs here, you can see it's performed very, very well over the last 5 years, 291%. Over the last year, it's not been that great a performance, kind of up and down there, 52.94. But again, for long-term buy, this has been a very, very good stock, almost 300%. So this definitely beats the S&P 500. It's a very, very good stock to own. I probably won't jump into it just because of the dividend yield, but I think it would be a good addition to most portfolios, to be quite honest. It looks like a very strong company. Save all that negative stuff I kind of started off with. It's still a great company. Like Apple, Apple is kind of monopoly, but a lot of users love their products. Same way with Blizzard. Warcraft players are very loyal to the brand. So I think it's got a very, very good long-term potential. The second company here, EA. I've actually heard of this particular company just because in college a lot of my roommates used to play some of their games, the Madden series. They also have a good soccer game, NBA Live, a lot of different games, sports games. I think they also have, I think they're the makers of Sim City, if I remember correctly, and Rock Band. I played both of those games as well. Very, very good company. You can see here it's trading at 87.30. Going down, good PE ratio, 21.5. But a lot of these companies, a lot of technology companies do not have a dividend yield because they take most of their profits and put it back into the company to grow the company. But I think this is a good long-term play. You can see, again, 397%. So Blizzard and EA here, very, very good plays. Again, I think that'd be a great addition to any portfolio. Over the last year, just like the Blizzard stock, ATVI, it's kind of been up and down, not a great one-year play. And by not great, I mean 46.55%. So it's been an awesome one-year play, actually. And if I go back to Blizzard as well, I kind of talked a little bit negatively about that, but it's up 53%. That's very, very good over 1 year, and 46%. So these have been very, very good plays over the last year as well as 5 years. Been very good long-term plays. Even if they don't have a dividend, they've been very, very good. And the last one here is a little bit of a newer company. This particular company is the maker of some controversial products, Grand Theft Auto. And I think it also makes some more conservative games like Civilization. Another good company within the gaming community here. And I think this company has a little bit better play with console games. Over the last 5 years, you can see, just like those other two companies, a very, very good return, 288%. Over the last 1 year, even better than Blizzard and EA Sport, or just EA. I kind of think of it EA Sports, but it's just Electronic Arts. 73.22% over the last year. That is very, very good. That's excellent. So all three of these companies are good. The only thing I saw with this company, the PE ratio is kind of ridiculous. They're 746, which basically means the price has kind of outpaced the earnings of this particular company. So a lot of investors think this is going to be very profitable moving forward in the future. So they're willing to pay a little bit more now while the company's smaller, doesn't have the earnings that it would have in the future. So that's kind of what that means with the PE ratio. A lot of investors think this is a very, very good long-term play. So three very good companies here, Take-Two, EA, and ATVI. I probably won't get into any of these companies anytime soon, but if you guys are gamers, if you want to get into a video game company, all three of these companies would be very, very good plays right now. If you would have had them held for a while, you would have been very happy over the last year. Each one of these companies, 50 to 75% return, and over the last 5 years, we're talking 300% return. So you can't really go wrong with any three of these companies. So let me know if you guys are invested in any video game companies. I'm not. I may add one of these in the future. Not quite sure about that. But let me know what you guys think about these three companies. And yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video. As always, if you enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have been learning and getting something from these videos. I have been having a lot of fun putting these videos out and learning myself. So any good ideas, let me know. Good stocks, good strategies for making some money, let me know. And until next video, we'll see you then.